Welcome to the new lesson. Today we are going to start the circle lesson. Lesson number 4th one, circle. First, the definition of circle is a locus on a plane. It moves such that its distance from a fixed point is same everywhere. Suppose if you taken one point in a plane, suppose think that this is a plane, it moves such that its distance from a fixed point is same everywhere. This is the fixed point, this is the point on the plane. It moves such that its distance from fixed point, this is a distance, suppose this is 3 centimeter, means after moving some distance, its distance again is 3 centimeter only. This is the definition of circle. A locus on a plane, it moves such that its distance from a fixed point is same everywhere. This is the definition. Let's begin with exercise number 4.1. Exercise number 4.1, question number 1. How many tangents can a circle have? A circle can have infinite number of tangent. Then what do you mean by tangent? One circle is there. You can observe this circle. If a line perpendicular to this circle, or a line perpendicular to its radius, this is called as tangent. This is one tangent, and we can draw one more tangent like this. Similarly, we can draw like this one more tangent, like this also one tangent. We can draw infinite number of tangents to the circle. Therefore, first answer is infinite number of tangent. Second one, fill in the blanks. A tangent to a circle intersect it in dash point. A tangent intersect or touches a circle in how many points? That is only one point. You can observe this is a circle and we drawn one tangent to this circle. This tangent is intersecting here only one point. Only one point it is touching. Second sub question. A line intersecting a circle in 2 points is called as, in a circle, if a line intersecting at 2 points, this is called as secant. S-E-C-I-N-T, secant. Its answer is secant. Next one. A circle can have dash parallel tangents at the most. A circle can have infinite number of parallel tangents. For your understanding purpose, I am going to draw. Suppose this is a circle and this is a tangent, and the another tangent which is parallel to this tangent is like this. This is first pair of parallel tangents. One more we can draw. These two are the pair of tangents which are parallel to each other. And suppose we drawn parallel tangents like this. Like this we can draw so many infinite number of parallel tangents we can draw. Its answer is infinite number of parallel tangents. Fourth sub question. A common point of a tangent to the circle and the circle is called point of contact. The tangent where it is touching the circle, that point is called as point of contact. Next, observe main question number 2 is over. Main question number 3. A tangent PQ at a point P of a circle of radius 5 cm meets a line through the center O at a point Q so that OQ is 12 cm. Length of PQ is, they given 4 alternatives. You need to find the correct answer. In main question number 3, there is a circle and PQ is the tangent to this circle. They given OQ value is 12. Suppose O is the center of this circle, OQ value 12 they given. This is 12 and radius is 5 cm. This radius value they given 5 cm. And they are asking what is the value of PQ. You need to find out the value of PQ. Since this radius makes 90 degree with the tangent, radius and tangents are perpendicular to each other, so we can use Pythagoras theorem to this triangle. In triangle OPQ, according to Pythagoras theorem, we can write hypotenuse square, that is OQ square is equal to OP square plus PQ square. What is OQ? OQ is 12 square. OP square, OP radius is 5 square. PQ we want PQ square as it is. 12 square is 144, 5 square is 25, PQ as it is, PQ square. Plus 25, I will shift to the left side, it will become minus. It means 144 minus of this 25 is equal to PQ square. By subtracting these two numbers, your answer is 119 is equal to PQ square. Since we want the value of PQ only, if I write an equation for PQ, if you remove this square, this number will get square root of 119. Choose this option. In these four options, they given 12, 13, 8.5, 119. We got root of 119. This is the correct answer. Next, main question number 4th one. Draw a circle and two lines parallel to a given line such that one line is a tangent and one secant to the circle. For a given circle and one line is given, I will take this is a given point, given line. I will take this one as xy. Xy is the given line. You need to draw two parallel lines. One line must be tangent, therefore tangent is the one which is touching the circle. PQ is the tangent and one line must be a secant. Secant is what? A line which touching the circle in a two distinct point. Suppose these two are the two distinct point MN. If a line passing through this two distinct point, this is called as secant. Therefore, this is your answer. We drawn two parallel lines for the given line in such a way that one line is a tangent and one more line is a secant to this circle. It completes exercise number 4.1. Exercise number 4.2, question number 1. From a point Q, the length of tangent to the circle is 24 and the distance of Q from the center is 25 centimeter. The radius of circle is, you need to find out the answer from these four options. You can observe the diagram. From the point Q to the circle, the tangent length they given 24 centimeter. Then the distance of Q from the center is, this Q point from the center means this line, this value is 25 centimeter. You need to find out the radius. Radius means what? OP. You need to find out the OP value. What is OP? You need to find out. Since this triangle is a right angle triangle, because radius makes 90 degree with the tangent. If a triangle is 90 degree or perpendicular, we can use Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras theorem statements? Square on hypotenuse is equal to sum of squares of remaining side. Square on hypotenuse means OQ square is equal to sum of squares of remaining sides. These two are the remaining side. One is OP square, second one is PQ square. Now substitute the values. OQ value is 25 given, therefore 25 square. OP value we want to calculate OP square as it is. PQ is 24, 24 square as it is 24. 25 square, your answer is 625 is equal to OP as it is OP square. 24 square, answer is 576. Since we want the value of OP square as it is equal to plus 576, I will shift to the left side, it will become minus 625 minus 576. By subtracting these two numbers, you will get 49 is equal to OP square. Since we want only OP, if we remove this square, this 49 will get square root, therefore square root of 49. Since you know that square root of 49 answer is 7. 7 7 ja 49. Therefore OP is equal to 7. Since OP is the radius of this circle, therefore our answer radius is equal to 7 centimeter. This is your answer. Second sub question is a practice question. I will explain third one. If tangents PA and PB from a point P to a circle with center O are inclined to each other at angle of 80 degree, then angle POA is equal to, you need to find out. You can observe PA and PB are the tangents. These two tangents making angle between them, they given 80 degree. This is 80 degree. You need to find out the angle of POA. Suppose O is the center of the circle. You need to find out POA. You need to find out this angle only, POA. Since we know that the radius makes 90 degree with the tangent, it means this is 90 degree, and here also OB is the radius, it makes 90 degree with this tangent. So the angle, this total AOB, I will first find out AOB, total angle. Since this is a quadrilateral means the sum of all angles is 360 degree. Therefore angle P plus angle OA, angle OAP plus OPP plus middle angle, that is AOB, is equal to 360 degree. Leave this. Sum of all angles is equal to 360 degree. Let's write first one, that is 80, plus second one, that is 90, third one also we know that this is 90, but we don't know this middle angle. Therefore I will take this one as x is equal to 360 degree. By adding these three numbers, 80 plus 90 plus 90, you will get 260. 260 plus angle x is equal to 360 degree. Since we want the middle angle, that is x is equal to plus 260, if you subtract by 360, you will get 100 degree. This total middle angle is 100 degree. We don't want full middle, we want only half of this angle. What they are asking, POA, it means half of this central angle. Total angle is 100, we want only POA, that is half of the 100. 100 divided by 2, you will get 50 degree. Therefore you need to choose the answer, that is 50 degree is the correct answer.